Hello and welcome to LSJ News. I'm Carter James with your latest stories in Lincoln. The Branston Community Library celebrated their 4th year of operation and showed off their recent refurbishment to the public at the weekend. A grant from Lincolnshire County Council has allowed the library to purchase new bookshelves and a self-checkout system to bring it up to date. We went down to visit to find out why it's so important for Lincolnshire communities to have access to a library.
You know, this library wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the volunteers here, so they do an amazing job.
If you don't have a library, you don't tend to get the children involved, you know, and I'm a firm believer if children are involved with books, they'll carry on doing that all the life. I mean, library services and reading has changed over the years, but I still think there is a role for this.
I think there's a really important community function here. This facility is here in Branston, but it serves 4 or 5 villages around and about. And you have volunteers from those 4 or 5 different communities.
We know we're moving into the internet age where lots of information gathering is done online, particularly reference, but there's still a relationship, a really important relationship between books and people, particularly children.
An apprentice at Lincolnshire County Council has won the East Midlands Young Planner of the Year award from the Royal Town Planning Institute. 20-year-old Emily Anderson from Lincoln works on the council's planning team on major infrastructure projects across the county. Anderson joined the county council 2 years ago when she undertook a town planning apprenticeship. And now for your LSJ Sport Weekend review with Aaron Mayhew.
Thanks, Carter. Lincoln City put an end to their poor form with a surprise win versus Sunderland on Saturday. Tyler Walker opened the scoring from a Neil Eardley cross in the 17th minute. And the striker then saw his penalty cannon off the post in the second half. He didn't let that affect him, however, doubling Lincoln's lead just before the hour mark. Over 10,000 fans watched the game, making it a record attendance for Sincil Bank since being made an all-seater. The result sees Lincoln remain in 11th place in Sky Bet League One, while the Black Cats have slipped down a place to 6th.
From a pleasing point of view, or really pleasing point of view, keeping a clean sheet was key against a side who tend to score in most games that they play in. A side that are obviously on good vein of form at the minute, you know, with one defeat in 8. So that was pleasing to score 2 very good goals, 2 different goals. I know they were both from crosses, but very different. The first one almost like a poacher's one, and then there was a lot of quality in the second one as well.
And it was a victorious weekend for Lincoln City women too. They thrashed Solihull Moors 7-0 at Ashby Avenue in their first game of this year's FA Cup. Abby Murrell scored 5 of the bunch, and the win sees the Imps progress into the 3rd round of the competition. And finally, in non-league football, Lincoln United lost on the road to Loughborough Dynamo on Saturday. Orion Robbins' second-half penalty won the closely contested game for the hosts. The Whites have now dropped one place to 12th in the BetVictor Northern Premier League South East Division. Yeah, go on.
And now for your weather. Today has been cloudy with some spots of heavy rain throughout the day with maximum temperatures of 14 degrees. Tonight is looking to clear up with a bit of breeze with a minimum temperature of 9 degrees. And moving into tomorrow, it's looking to be sunny for most of the day with the odd shower, but warm with a maximum temperature of 17 degrees. That's all for now. Remember, you can keep up to date with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter at LSJ Tweets, or you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at LSJ News TV. Have a good evening. Bye for now.